My name is Janet.
And my name is Marcus. And together we are
AfriRopa.
AfriRopa, yes.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, our audience.
So how are you doing?
Fine.
I'm good too this morning. As a matter of fact, I'm feeling excellent and excited. Yeah.
You are looking it.
Thank you. Yeah. So the reason for this is because I know that this is going to be our breakthrough YouTube video.
Wow.
Yes. Yes, and of course, I mean, I guess that will take a little bit more thoughts and talk to get into this. Yeah, so why am I thinking like this? I mean, in all honesty, let's have a look, let's have a critical look at our performance. First of all, yeah. So it is so la la at best, yeah. So
what?
I mean, so la la meaning it's well. I mean, it could certainly do
Be
better.
better,
Yeah?
yes.
So we are far away from being profitable here. Yeah, and yes, I mean that goes without question. Yeah, if you are successful in YouTube, then you are profitable.
Yeah.
And there isn't anything wrong with the idea of being profitable.
Yeah, that's why we do it after all.
While being successful and while giving some insights to our viewers, and at the same time, making them enjoy the videos. Yeah. So that's what we are aiming at, and so far we were not there. Honestly speaking, we were not there.
Yes.
At all.
Yes.
Yeah. So we were wondering, why is that so? Yeah.
Why is that so?
And we don't know about the ghost in the machine of YouTube, or the gods of YouTube, whatever you prefer. We don't know about that, but if you go and just go on YouTube and you enter something like be successful in YouTube, you will find a truckload of videos that is going on this. And if you look at the view numbers on these videos, yeah, they are all big. So of course they can make that point by saying, yes, we are successful, and we can prove that we are, just look at the numbers, yeah? So, yes, they somehow made it, yeah?
Yes, they did.
They did. And we followed some of these advices that are in these videos, yeah? We did, and we fine-tuned a little bit here and a little bit there.
Yeah.
And they always say, okay, watch out about your titles, watch out about your thumbnails, and then go into the settings and do in the settings this and that, and so on and so forth.
All those things, yes.
So all these things, so we fine-tuned that, yeah? And to mediocre. Consistency is another one, but all really they did not yield the results we were looking for. Yeah, so which made me think, okay, and of course these YouTube videos, they're also partly contradictory. One video says you need to turn this on, and the other one says exactly the same setting, you need to turn it off.
There should be a school of YouTube. YouTube should school its prospective partners.
I think YouTube, what they want right now.
Yes, is YouTube.
And I speak in all honesty here, is they want users to produce AI slop.
Yes, and we can't fight that because it is the generation at hand.
Yeah, so that's what they want. I'm not into that. I'm sorry. Yeah, AI is a useful tool. Yeah, if you want to do research, or if you want to produce papers or something like this, yeah, then it's a good thing. Yeah, and you can also produce probably something like images or something like this. Yeah. Like Donald Trump did with a famous Jesus he produced of himself. Yeah, I don't want to go there. But anyway, so
Neither do I want to go to the AI slop business.
What you cannot do, what you cannot do is your own reasoning and thinking. We are born as human beings, and we were gifted by God with the brains, right? Yeah. And we are supposed to use that to the best of our knowledge, to the best of our abilities.
The world is revolving.
So therefore, if you are outsourcing your own thought processes to AI, I don't know where this is going to lead us, but I don't think that this is going to lead us to to greener pastures. I don't think so.
So what was your argument this morning?
My take really was here that, again, I'm coming back to the original stance, that this is our breakthrough video. Yeah?
This
is the breakthrough video. That's what I said. That's what I said. Yeah.
And how I
so we can say that in the sense of if 100,000 viewers watch that video, it truly is our breakthrough video.
Sure, yeah? I know.
Yeah, and if it's only 20 viewers who watch that video, then it doesn't matter what we are saying in here, right? Because nobody watches it. We can produce the same or similar content on another day. But we don't want to cheat. That's another one. That's another one. I want to point out here, I clearly want to point out to our viewers, we are not going to cheat. Yeah? We want to produce honest content. Right? Yeah? Of course we want to entertain. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes we have topics that might be a little bit hard to stomach for one or the other person.
Yes.
But I do believe it's there for a reason and for a good reason, and we should not underestimate that. If you look at what advice you get, they always say, yeah, be on the lighter side, be on the bright side.
Community guidelines we are following.
Produce something that is entertaining and that is easy to stomach. And yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that.
Yes.
That in
we
general,
haven't been very harsh, except on one video.
Yeah, in general, that is good advice. That is good advice. Yeah. But still, I do believe that YouTube is probably, or these advisors, let me put it this way, the advisors that are saying only focus on the lighter, on the brighter side, that this is also not necessarily the right thing to do. What about all the commentators who go on the tough stuff and are very successful with it?
Yeah, how about those that comment very tough topics, the commentators as you asked?
Yeah. And
how about somebody like Rin Gogi who went on I don't want. Is it wrong to mention somebody here? No, this is.
No, of course you can. No, absolutely. I mean, she's one of. She's somebody we really love to watch. We can say that.
Yes, and one time she had these episodes of some girls were being killed in dormitories in school.
Oh, yeah.
And you are called in the morning, your girl has died in the dormitory. And she really went deep and investigated everything. And it was like when you're watching those topics, you could shed tears, and because it was very painful. Yeah. We haven't gone that far.
No, and I mean,
these are investigative videos that required to be done, and they were done, and they got so many views.
Exactly. So therefore, just saying that it must be something light and entertaining only is also not true. Yeah. So you see. So you see. What do we get out of that? Yeah. So to my understanding, really is that. You have a ton of advice, yes, and some people, they are very successful, otherwise they wouldn't post that, and the numbers they show that. These videos, they are contradicting in itself, saying, yeah, turn on this thing in the settings, and the other one says turn it off. And so you cannot do both, and both say, we are successful with what we are doing. So what I want to say here, these people, they are also fishing in murky waters. They don't know exactly why they are successful.
Yeah, it's just, is it luck?
Honestly, I do think that some people, they just hit a gold mine, yeah.
Yes.
And from that moment onwards, yeah, once they have hit that gold mine, they just thrive on that initial success. That's what most people...
So you have to thrive on the success that you have had. Should we go back and look at our very successful video and thrive on that topic?
Maybe? I guess you cannot really replicate that. You can learn from it, maybe in the sense of, yeah, we can produce something like this again, yeah. But then, yes, and another advice is find your niche, go into that niche, yeah.
Yes.
And yes, I totally agree. There are producers that focus on the obscure, like modifying model trains, yeah. For some reason, YouTube suggests a lot of these videos to me, and I'm not interested at all, so I'm just clicking them away, but YouTube is coming up. So I know there are channels like that, they are talking about modifying model trains, and they are hugely successful, so there is a niche for them, yeah. And it works for them, but on the other hand, there are other producers that are really broad-based, yeah, and they are also successful, yeah. So where to find the middle ground here? And I do believe that some middle ground really is what's needed here. So if you're only focusing on one niche, yeah, you may quickly run out of topics to discuss or to show or to talk about, unless you want to film yourself taking that model train apart and putting a new motor in and then bring it back on the little model rails. And I don't want to belittle the lovers of model trains here at all. It's just not my thing. So they love what they do, and they have that's a hobby, fair enough, and I don't want to belittle them. It's just not my thing. So others like Lynn Googie again is a good example. She's broad-based, yeah, and she is very successful with it. Yeah. So what do we learn about all this? I do believe, honestly, yeah, there is a good part of luck in there, being successful or not. Yeah. There is some good advice you can take. Yeah. But you should not drive yourself crazy over it. That's what I do believe. Just do what your heart tells you to do. Because if you are not following your own heart on this one, you are not enjoying what you are doing yourself. And how could anything you are not enjoying be fun and something to enjoy for the viewers? That's not going to work. Yeah, even if somebody said, well, the most successful YouTubers, they all report on football, and I'm not a fan of football. Shall I go into football content then? No, I'm not interested in that. I'm not going to do it.
So it's not supposed to be a feel pain video, but
we must enjoy ourselves with what we are doing. We must take it lightly.
To be a feel pain video.
Yeah, we must take it like. Maybe I should do actually a video about football. Why not? That might be a rant then. But if I enjoy doing that, I'm gonna do that. Why not? Why not? Yeah.
So the category, you know, the niche and the thumbnail and the title and the settings, we have exploited all that.
We have exploited that, and I think we are all together. We are good, and we are happy with it.
Yes. Yeah.
We can try everything else out, going back and forth. Yeah. But in the end, I think most of all, we must be true to ourselves.
Sure.
If we are not, we will lose it. We will lose the joy doing these videos.
And we want to continue doing them.
Yeah. And we want to be successful, but this is again in the hands of the ghost of the YouTube machine or the YouTube gods, whatever you would prefer. but this seems to be not really anything we can influence. And so therefore, if there are things you cannot influence, that's a general advice I do believe into. Things you cannot influence, you must not bother about. Mm-hmm. That's my take on it, honestly.
My take is that we are going to continue bringing you content. Please watch our videos. Give us the support.
And make this the breakthrough video.
And make this the breakthrough video.
Yes.
Subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a like.
Yes.
And continue supporting us.
Yeah, exactly.
And we'll continue giving you content.
Yeah, so therefore, a clap to our viewers for being with us. Mm-hmm. And see you on the next one.
Bye.